Hi guys, Gil with Camppatton Family Compound up here in Idaho. Out here in the new orchard, we just got done planting the apricot tree we brought up from California. And in the pot it was in, it had another plant in there that had started up on its own. Bougainvillea, I believe my wife said it is. That's also just known as the butterfly plant or butterfly bush. If you Google butterfly bush, it'll come up. So it's one of the violet colored ones. So I've been out here working in the orchard most of the day, getting stuff set up. So let me show you what I did. Last time I was up here, I kind of marked out with spray paint where the trees were going to go. This time, where is it? Show it here. There we go. Stakes. Got a row of stakes up there. From that one there, got a row of stakes going up there. From the new tree, got a row of stakes painted orange going up there. And then over in the middle of the corn starts one, and the other row going up over there. So we got one row of 5 planted, another apricot planted, and then I got all the rows marked out, the stakes where we're going to be planting trees. So not showing up, it's kind of showing up. Yeah, I guess it is back here, all the different ones. It really looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. It's really cool. Out there in the distance, kind of hard to see, but I'm going to walk over there so you can see it better. The sunflowers are just, boom, flowers all over the place. A bunch of other plants are getting big. They haven't started blossoming yet, but they're getting ready to. Kind of overcast, cooling off. Really nice to be out here compared to what it was 4 hours ago, and it was just a killer 4 hours ago. So it's 8 o'clock now, so from about 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock for 5 hours there, man, it was just an oven out here. Some of the plants liked it and grew up really well. So, all right, so we got all sorts of sunflowers growing up there. On the other side, there's, of the ditch, there's a whole bunch there. I'll be glad next year when I get more pipe to fill around this ditch so I don't have all these weeds coming up out here. I really can't get too close to the ditch right now because it's full of water and the sides are getting all soft. Oh, the walnut tree we brought up here before, look at this. New growth coming up on it. New growth. So, a lot of new growth up here. So yeah, it's doing really good. The garden's doing better. Got lots and lots of sunflower bushes popping up here. I mean, just growing huge. Waiting for those sunflowers to pop up and start doing stuff. Some of the smaller ones that accidentally got chopped when I was out here weeding stayed low and they put out sunflowers, but these other ones are going to be getting a lot bigger here, and they're going to be putting out some big, massive sunflowers like in California. So yeah, so these are doing really good here. Been working hard. We've been planting that tree just before I grabbed the camera, so all tuckered out here. So anyways, yeah, from this side here, it's going to look really good when we get all these trees out here. All right, we're going to be planting at least 4 apricots and another walnut, 4 more apples and another walnut. Then we're going to be planting 2 or 3 cherry trees, 2 peach trees, 2 nectarines, and I'm not sure what my wife wants to do for the other 3 spots out here. Yeah, she says she's still thinking about it. So when we get those in, it'll be good. On the other side here, towards the house here, We got a couple of evergreens. We got a bunch of these quaking aspens here. Got a couple other funky bush ones. The problem is with these quaking aspens, up in the top of this one, you can't hardly see it, but there he is, way up in there. Big old nasty magpie nest. I mean, the thing's about 4 foot tall and about 3 foot around. I got to get up there later this summer and yank it out of there. So she's not so sure. She wants to keep this row of shade trees here. Once we get the orchard in, she may want to put another row of fruit trees over here, which, hey, I'm all for. Hey, more apricots, more peaches. Yes. I'm trying to convince her to plant a couple pear trees. She's not much for eating raw pears, but when my mom had a friend that had a bunch of pear trees, we'd go over and get a bunch of pears and cook them and can them and everything. It's just, we canned half-gallon jars of pears, about 30 of them, and those were absolutely delicious. So that's what I'd like to try to do. Maybe go ahead and get rid of this row of trees in about 4 years and plant some pear trees over there. That's what we're doing so far. And well, let's walk over here. I'm going to walk over and show you something else here. My daughter's stuff. Their corn had a major malfunction. Their corn is, the tallest one is maybe to not quite to my pants pocket. And yeah, it's the weeds are taller than the corn. Yeah, this is the tallest corn plant right here. Look at that. And they got these little bush trees things growing up in here. So yeah, they had a lot of rain this year and a lot of cloudy days. And it's only been the last week or so that the clouds, they've been getting really warm, sunny days. But the corn is already stunted and dwarfed. So it's kind of... Anyways, so the one thing that is... Some of our items in the garden are doing good. And everything else here. But... Yeah, look at the size of some of this stuff here. The lettuce went absolutely bonkers this year. And it's growing really well for them. The tomato plants are having a tough time. So these were a few of the tomatoes that were in the little English greenhouse that my son-in-law had, and so they survived that freeze. And these are the geese out here. That my daughter has. We're going to be replacing this little kiddie pool with a big pond, prefabricated pond I brought up from California. Give them a better swimming hole. But yeah. So two of the geese are looking rather ratty here. I think something got in here last night because I heard them really go nuts last night. And there's a bunch more feathers around, so I think something tried getting at them. But yeah. Chickens are doing fine. They're looking to reduce the number of laying hens they have. They finally realized what my wife and I have been saying. You only need 3 or 4 laying hens. You don't need 24 laying hens. So they're going to thin out the laying hens. Go ahead and get them processed. And then the next ones they go with will be all meat birds. And so they're going to just start doing meat birds and processing meat birds and doing that. Speaking of meat birds, they're turkey. Yep, got a big turkey here. So, and then they got another hen over here, which is, I'm not sure why they got another hen over here. I got to ask them why that hen is here. I think it's just to keep this turkey company since they were bought at the same time from Cal Ranch. So, anyways, that's their trees are doing okay out here. You got some blueberries over there. Megan planted some sunflowers of her own over here. They're not doing good as the wild ones. But she was trying to plant some for seed producers for the chickens. Strawberry plants are doing okay. Well, sort of okay. She needs to get some nitrogen on them. But they got some berries there starting. I'll let her know she needs to get some. Oh, even has some red ones here. Ooh. Yeah, we got some small red ones. So yeah, she needs to get some nitrogen fertilizer on that. But anyways, so that's what's going on up here in Idaho right now. Tomorrow, my son-in-law's supposed to go pull up all the corn out of there so I can get the tractor in there and knock down all those weeds. And he's going to feed what corn there is there to the chickens. Anyways, yeah, so tomorrow, after he pulls the corn out and knock that down with the 9N Ford tractor, while he's doing that, rather, I'm going to be over here by the RV hookup dump station, digging down against the foundation of the house and digging from the house right over, digging from right at the edge of that window right there. Going to dig over here and across over to where the boards are piled up against the side of the shop there. I'm going to get those moved in the morning, and I'm going to dig around to there. I'm going to put a hydrant over by the house and hydrant over here by the shop. So there'll be a hydrant 5 feet off the house right there. And once that's done, then I will hook up the on the breaker box there. I'll hook up the 30 amp outlet. I got a couple of people recommending I also do a 50 amp outlet. I got to check around. I think I got a 50 amp breaker for this type of breaker in the basement still. If I do, later on I'll add a 50 amp to it. It's not that hard to add a outlet. But then once I do get that done, then we've got to just form this up for concrete laying, pouring concrete. So that's all for now, right now, and I will be giving you guys updates tomorrow. I'm going to try to have the camera out here while I'm running the backhoe and get some backhoe footage for you. And I hope you have a good evening, and I will see you in the next video. Alrighty, bye.